As we can see, Season 2 begins tomorrow, June 7th. As of recording this video, about 24 hours away from Season 2. As you're seeing this video, less than 24 hours until that new season begins. We've seen some cards as well as a little bit of attributes or maybe boosts for some of those cards. We'll talk about that here in just a minute or two. But starting tomorrow, double XP weekend, I think they are doing another one of those quadruple XP caps for this weekend as well to start the new season. We have a new ranked season, new ranked program, new battle royale program, and new events, another roster update. We have season awards. I assume we're probably going to have something in the pack shop, so there's going to be a lot to go over tomorrow. New team affinity as well coming with season 2, the new XP reward path. There's going to be a ton of new stuff. We'll be covering it all on the channel tomorrow, but I think I want to start by saying I'm a little bit scared for season 2. I don't know if that's the best word, but that's just kind of the best word I can think of right now. I feel almost a little bit scared for season 2. And the biggest thing for me, we haven't really heard much about it. We had that blog post that we went over about a week ago. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. But they gave us the 99 Ken Griffey Jr. I don't think we've seen any attributes or anything like that. We'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit more later. But we've seen the 99 Ken Griffey Jr. card art from the XP reward path. And they revealed the cornerstone captains. You know how we have like the Arenado, the Buxton. There's going to be a new cornerstone captain pack. Everyone's going to get one for free in their inventory to start season 2. So we've got those 4 cards. I don't know about attributes. We'll have to see, but at least a boost for a couple of those cards. So we'll take a look at that. But besides that blog post talking about how it's going to be easier to get XP, and I think it confirmed that Team Affinity was going to be 89 overalls. Besides that blog post, the 99 Ken Griffey Jr. that was in that blog post, and the cornerstone captains, I don't think we know anything about season 2. And who knows? Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I want to know what I'm doing. But if it were me and I was getting ready to launch the second of 4 seasons in my game, and the season's like 12 weeks, 3 months long, if it were me, I would have probably been promoting new stuff in the season, little sneak peeks, stuff like that to try to get people excited, to try to build up some hype, to try to, generate discussion. I feel like I would have been hyping up new stuff from the new season at least a week ago. And we haven't really seen, I don't want to say we haven't seen anything because we have seen some stuff, but to me, it seems like we haven't seen that much. And I just don't know if anyone else feels the same way where, are they not proud of what they're putting out? Do they just want us to be completely surprised? I really don't know, because in the past, they tend to reveal stuff early on. We would have been having Team Affinity reveals, maybe other bosses from the XP reward path. Who knows? Maybe by the time you guys are watching this video before Season 2 launches, maybe they'll have given us more stuff. Maybe they'll do more reveals. I don't know if there's a live stream tomorrow before the content drops where they're going to go over everything like they've done in the past. It seems weird. It seems like they're, to me at least, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but to me it seems there's a lot of silence around, and I don't want to say silence around season 2, but there's not discussion. We're not getting too much, and it almost feels like it should be the other way around, where we're getting, reveals. We're getting stuff to talk about. We're getting stuff to look forward to. But we really haven't had a ton of that. The blog post I'm talking about, though, in case you didn't remember it, maybe didn't see that video, was from May 23rd. So a few weeks ago, they talked about us progressing faster through the season. There's the head start goals that we can complete, things like that. They talked about the wildcard slot. They mentioned we'll be able to earn and unlock 3 wildcard slots through the XP reward path. And then they said stay tuned for how to earn that 4th wildcard slot. Less than 24 hours away from the new season. I don't know what they meant by stay tuned, but maybe they're going to announce it at some point during season 2. The way I read this, having stay tuned, I kind of read that. I kind of took that. Maybe that's a me problem. I kind of took that as before season 2 comes out, they would be telling us. But if you complete those head start goals, I think we have the first wildcard slot unlocked and the XP reward path. So if you're staying up to date on those, that'll be nice. You have at least 1 wildcard slot ready to go right at the new season. But I'm wondering how long it will take to get to the other wildcard slots, because we're starting with a double XP, quadruple XP cat weekend, so that'll be nice to get some XP. If you're around, you're able to play this weekend. I would imagine it's going to be similar to the last season, where the way XP works, the way we're getting amounts from programs, things like that, we're probably going to still be waiting a little bit before we unlock the bosses, before we get to the 99 Griffey in that program. And I'm wondering how long is it going to be before we unlock those other wild card slots? Because it doesn't seem like they would want us to have them all right away. It seems like they would want to space them out a little bit, the same kind of way they space out us getting the bosses. They put that way at the end of the program. And that's funny. I literally just went to their Twitter page. I guess their X page is what I should call it now. And 9 minutes ago, the Fresh Start Choice Pack 2 is here for Season 2 and brings some familiar names in their new threads. So it looks like we got our first look at some Season 2 cards. And right away, I just want to point out that Team Affinity Season 2 Chapter 1 will drop with 89 overall player items. So we already know Team Affinity Season 2 Chapter 1 confirmed 89 overalls for those cards. And right away in the pack shop, what do we see? Some 90s and some 91s. And that's another reason I'm slightly scared for Season 2. I don't know. I don't want to say if they're going to learn from their mistakes, but I think we're going to, in the first few weeks of the season, maybe even the first week of the season, who knows? Maybe we'll know tomorrow based on the pack shop how it's going to go. But I'm really interested to see the season awards program. I'm assuming we're going to get a season awards pack, but that's another reason I guess maybe I'm a little bit scared for Season 2. Is it going to be just a repeat of Season 1 where the best cards are consistently released in the show shop here in MLB The Shop 24? Is it going to be more of that, or are they going to listen to the community feedback and maybe switch it up for Season 2? But I mean, this is 9 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. This is our first look at the first pack, or one of the first packs available in the shop, and already seeming like that's where the best overalls are going to be again, is in the pack shop. And it's seeming like Season 2 could be a little bit of a repeat of Season 1. And if that's the case, how long is it till college football comes out? I think the user base on MLB The Show could be taking a big dive. I think it's going to anyways. But man, I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know how to feel. This kind of scares me seeing this. I'm not sure if I'm doing the best job at articulating my thoughts today, but like I said, we haven't seen much. We'll go ahead and just take a look at this in a second. We have the captain, Corbin Carroll, one of the cornerstone captains. If we scroll down, you know, there's some supercharges, things like that. There's the roster update coming Friday. They just gave us another picture of 99 Griffey Jr.'s card. They confirmed he's one of the bosses in the XP reward path. They confirmed that there's going to be 2 other bosses. Maybe they'll be Hall of Famer bosses. I don't know if that's confirmed, but we already knew that. We knew that from May 23rd that Griffey was going to be in the XP reward path. Because he's a 99, I think it was pretty safe to assume he was probably going to be one of the bosses, but I don't think that was confirmed. And, you know, they have Season 2. I guess we did get a stream, so that's something that maybe I was wrong about. Towards the beginning of this video, they have confirmed that we do get a stream going over everything that's new, just like usual. And we can see Luis Castillo is one of the cornerstone captains, the boost. We'll go ahead and take a closer look at that in just a second. And keep scrolling down. They gave us the 4 cornerstone captains. We have Stanton, Devers, Castillo, Carroll. We've seen through their tweets, we have Castillo and Corbin Carroll. They've been revealed. I don't know, again, if it was their attributes. I'll take a closer look. But we saw at least their captain boosts. And besides that, there hasn't been much about Season 2. And having, you know, not much about Season 2 of really anything besides the cornerstone captains and the Griffey that we already saw on May 23rd. For me, I'm kind of sitting here. Maybe the best word is scared. I'm kind of sitting here seeing this most recent tweets already promoting packs. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I really hope I'm not the only one that feels like this, but it blows my mind as much. Like, maybe I'm in an echo chamber, who knows? I just feel like in my comment section on Twitter, social media, wherever it may be, this is some of the most negativity I've seen around Diamond Dynasty and the way they're doing content. Usually I feel like MLB The Show is great in terms of their content, and don't get me wrong, you can still build a great competitive free-to-play team, but it just seems like they're really taking steps in a direction that I know a lot of people don't want them to go down. And are they doubling down on it for Season 2? After the way Season 1 went, a lot of the feedback that I saw, people were so tired of seeing the best cards consistently released in the pack shop every week, having the programs be lower overalls, having no packs available in the programs. Who knows? Maybe that'll change. Maybe that's something they'll do better in Season 2. But with barely any promotion of Season 2, they mentioned the live stream. That's cool. They talked about Griffey on the 23rd, and then again recently. And they've shown us the 4 Cornerstone captains as well as the boosts for 2 of them. And they're already, with barely any other talk of Season 2 stuff, no Team Affinity reveals, nothing like that. They're already promoting packs. I don't know, man. Like, I'm repeating myself at this point, but I don't like that. It really rubs me the wrong way, man. It makes me, I think, less excited. I wasn't super excited to begin with for Season 2 just because we haven't had really much to be excited about. I'm personally not the biggest fans of seasons. You know, I kind of like having the game restart once a year rather than 3-4 times a year, however much it's going to be. But, you know, we've barely had anything discussed for Season 2, and one of the few things that now we have is packs already. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. But now I want to go ahead and just look at the boosts for Luis Castillo and then Corbin Carroll. We can see Luis Castillo. I was a little bit surprised to see this, but he is a live series captain, and that could be good. I don't know, you know, especially earlier on in the season, using live series cards is going to be a lot more viable than later on in the season. We can see plus 15 contact versus righties, plus 15 contact versus lefties, and then on the pitching side of things, it works there too. Plus 12 hits per 9, plus 10 walks per 9. Going to help shrink the PCI. Looks like it's going to help with the control of the pitches if you're using that tier 3 boost. So especially to start the season, Luis Castillo looks like he could be a fun captain to use if you want to be using some live series cards. And the second captain that we've had revealed for the Cornerstone captains, we got Corbin Carroll's boost. We didn't see the other 2, at least as of recording this video, and we can see that he's hitters with over 84 speed. And that tier 3 boost is going to be plus 15 contact versus righties and plus 15 contact versus lefties, plus 10 plate vision as well, and then plus 5 reaction time. I'm guessing that's just the reaction rating, but plus 5 reaction time. I don't think I've ever seen them call reaction time. I'm assuming that's just the reaction attribute in terms of fielding, which is actually really helpful, having a higher reaction. You know, you get a better first step, a better jump on the ball off the bats. And I'm interested to see how this boost could look. 84 speed, using an all-speed team, maybe a Polo Grounds, plus 15 contact versus each side. That could be pretty nice. And it also makes me interested to see, you know, cards that get released in programs, season awards, things like that. The cards that get released in the pack shop. Is there going to be cards now where they're purposely giving them, say, 83 speed, or maybe a card in the shop gets the 84 speed, or maybe the rare round card gets 84, maybe the base round card gets a little bit lower. I'm really interested to see the cards that they end up releasing during Season 2, those faster players, what their speed rating will end up being. And if it seems like they're basing it maybe a little bit around this boost. It kind of seems like they did that in the past with the Byron Buxton Vision boost. I know we would see cards that barely got it or maybe barely didn't get it. And it'll be interesting to see if there's similar stuff like that with this Corbin Carroll and his speed boost. I'm really interested in the comment section to see if anybody's kind of feeling the same way as I am. Hopefully my thoughts were a little bit clear. I know I was kind of rambling, yapping on and on a little bit, but I think the best way to just summarize this video in one sentence is it scares me and it blows my mind that we haven't seen a single card for the first bit of Team Affinity in Season 2, but they're already promoting packs for us to potentially buy in the pack shop. Just kind of blows my mind and it scares me a little bit. I just knew this was gonna happen. I was literally uploading the video that y'all are seeing right now, and look at this. 2 minutes ago, they say Season 2 is coming, a sneak peek at Team Affinity Chapter 1. So we actually did get Team Affinity reveals. I stand corrected. I guess I'm sitting down, but I was wrong. I guess we are going to get some Team Affinity stuff. We have a Jared Walsh, a Royce Lewis, Tristan Houses right there. Taking a look at this other picture, we see Garrett Hampson, Mitch Keller, Francisco Alvarez. So we're probably going to be seeing other Team Affinity reveals today after this video's live. You might want to keep an eye on MLB The Show's Twitter page. But hey, at least we got some Team Affinity reveals. And I think my point still stands, even with these cards being revealed. We already knew they were going to be 89s, but before they gave us any Team Affinity cards, they were promoting a pack that has 90s and 91s. And I don't know, man. I just really don't know how to feel. I really feel like I'm not as excited as I wish I was for season 2 of MLB The Show 24. And maybe that's the best way to describe how I feel in one sentence is I'm not as excited as I wish I was. And that's kind of a sad feeling with the way I used to feel about MLB The Show. But I do hope y'all enjoyed this video nonetheless. If you did, feel free to let me know by dropping a like. If you enjoy the videos, maybe consider subscribing. We daily upload on the channel, over 7 years strong. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow.